Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into a really fascinating story from the book of Genesis, one that teaches us a lot about relationships, wealth, and making wise choices. It's the story of Abram and his nephew Lot. So, picture this. Abram and Lot have just returned from Egypt. They're not just scraping by. They are incredibly wealthy. The Bible tells us Abram was rich in livestock, silver, and gold. And Lot, who was traveling with him, was also doing very well with his own flocks, herds, and tents. They were a powerful, prosperous family unit on the move. They journey back to a familiar place between Bethel and Ai, where Abram had first built an altar and called on the name of the Lord. It's a moment of reconnecting with his faith, a spiritual homecoming. But as their wealth grew, a new problem started to surface, a big one. Their possessions became so massive, so extensive, that the land simply couldn't support both of them living together. Imagine two huge companies trying to operate out of the same small office. It just doesn't work. The resources were stretched thin. And this led to tension. Specifically, conflict broke out between Abram's herders and Lot's herders. They were probably arguing over the best grazing spots and access to water for their animals. It's a classic case of success creating new challenges. To make matters worse, they weren't alone in the land. The Canaanites and Perizzites were also living there, so space was already at a premium. This is where we see Abram's true character shine. Instead of letting the conflict fester and destroy his relationship with his nephew, he steps up as a peacemaker. He goes to Lot and says something really profound. He says, "Let's not have any quarreling between you and me, or between your herders and mine, for we are close relatives." Abram prioritizes family over finances. He understands that their bond is more valuable than any pasture or flock. So he proposes a solution, and it's an incredibly generous one. He tells Lot, "Is not the whole land before you? Let's part company. If you go to the left, I'll go to the right. If you go to the right, I'll go to the left." Think about that for a second. Abram, as the elder and the patriarch, had every right to choose first. He could have taken the best land for himself, but he doesn't. He humbly gives Lot the first choice, showing incredible grace and a desire for peace above all else. This act of selflessness sets the stage for the rest of their stories. What choice will Lot make? And what does this teach us about handling conflict in our own lives? We'll explore Lot's decision and its consequences in our next video. It's a powerful lesson you won't want to miss. Thanks for watching, and if you found this insightful, be sure to like and subscribe for more stories like this. See you next time.